Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house, where we paint from the heart and we have a ball in it. We're fighting the battles. We're fighting the battles, but it's coming along. We're going to go over here and work on this tree a little bit more. I'm just grabbing me some darks, and I've got my raw lumber. Just a touch ultramarine blue in it. Want to stay more towards the brown, towards the tree color. And then what I'm going to do is get this out of the way. And I'm just pulling the kind of the shaded sides of these trees up. And just create some little effects there. See, like it's just the slightest little strokes, putting the slide in different places. And just there's a limb heading off right there. See, guys, it's just a little. And this is what we're trying to show you. Just I'm rolling the edge of that brush, and now, and I hope what y'all are seeing is. This is what I call painting. We are not, and I'm not knocking it because I mean some people have just had the patience of Job. I don't. I am painting. I'm putting paint on paint. You know, it's just these guys. Some people can, and just I really respect them because they can do that. But I don't have a little pen brush picking. If I want a thin line, I put it on there from thick. I roll the edge with that to thin. I'll roll the brush. I get to do what I want it to do. You're holding the brush, tell it what you want. And create shapes, create things that you want there. That tree's pretty much there. I might catch, it had a little limb heading off over here, so I'm going to catch a little bit of shadow there, just a couple of places to create some effect. Let's get the top of that tree done. Ultramarine blue, my raw lumber, my darks. I just want it dark. Grab a little sap green, put it there with it to give me a little dark green, very dark green. Put on here. Let's cut in some leaves up here. Just for y'all to see. Yes.
Thank you.
I know, he's terrible, he's bad, but out here towards the end, just keep your darkest of your darks back in here towards the center, carry them out, see. Just bend them back in here, some back in here, see, and over some of those trees and branches. Only some of that white, because you got a lot of stuff going on up in there, and that's what we want. Every color, every time we had all these colors and we do some crazy things up in there, we end up with something. I mean, I remember this is up on a mountain, out on the bluff of a mountain. They ain't gonna build nothing. They ain't worried about the trees. They let them grow the way wherever they grow. Let's get some light in here. There's some dark in there. I'm just trying to, what I'm doing is create some framework. For this picture, so I'm just patching the side. I'm using the edge, which kind of, I figured it gives you a leaf shape. You don't give you a real leaf, but we don't want a real leaf. We just want shapes. And see how it just creates that. As your brush dries out, carry it somewhere else you might want it. Figure where you want it. Across that window right there, that trunk. Ultramarine blue, a little bit of that green in with it. Grab my raw lumber. Keep it dark, keep it dark, keep it dark. Can't get too dark. It just ain't going to happen. Just ain't going to happen because it disappears so fast. And I want this tree in front of that tree. The only way how you do that, this tree's in the foreground, we'll see more of it and make it darker. Get some strokes in there. Now some leaf strokes. Some individual leaf strokes, see. It's starting to look like a tree out there, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of that back in there, not a whole lot, but just enough to catch that, like it's coming around, you know, that dark side of that tree, that's away from that light that's coming around that, shooting around that mountain bend there. Now I'm gonna grab some of that yellow right there, mix in with that, and just really lighten that up some. I want to keep it in the green, but let's do this, see if we can't get some of it. Just gives us, see our leaves, where my dark is, I'm gonna put a light next to it, see. Put some lights in there every once in a while. It's just, the darks become just shadows under the leaves that you're adding to it. Let's grab a little bit of this white, mix in that green. See what we can get there. We'll mix that good.
Put white in there?
Yeah, I did. Well, we're getting to the point. I mean, we're getting out. You get to the end, and you got to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
That make those leaves kind of jump out here and fork around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted. So, because I don't have that anything else there, and it's going to put that other tree back here behind it. Just trying to move it a little bit. Go with that white. A little bit of that yellow in it. A little bit of green. Give you a good. We're building depth. Remember, you have to pile color on color to get what you want it to be. But it might be a little bit of light hitting up there and coming through in places. If your brush dries out, carry it into some other places.
It's gorgeous, by the way.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Y'all are farther back than I am, so
No, it's gorgeous.
tell you what I need. Let's see. Well, no bearing to mess with a whole lot, but I got all those good darks right there. Let's get a that's what I needed this time. Before I do that. Okay. I'll tell you what. We keep fighting the battle. Y'all come.